How cool is that? What a tank this is going to be. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You probably remember me building and running this Truggified Typhon, or as I call it, blue steel. I've loved the way it handles, the proportions on it are perfect, but there's just a couple key flaws that I need to upgrade. One is that the servo broke on it a couple times, so I'm going to be replacing that servo, but I'm also going to be doing some much needed strengthening of this chassis. I've got some small batch but high quality parts from AW Machining. Come check this out as I put them on and give it a test. Okay, there we are. Front and rear. I'll definitely be saving these because these are good chassis braces, and I'll put them on one of my other trucks for sure. Now to these beefy things. Wow. This is 7075 aluminum, guys. They are definitely heavy duty. So here we go. You can see them. Just how beefy these things are. They don't have the holes in the middle, so they will be heavier, and I can already tell that in the hand. They are heavier, but they're probably pretty strong, and they look really cool with that shiny aluminum. It kind of shimmers. That's going to match well with those shock towers. Let's check out this top plate here. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Shiny. Very nice. He does good work. Now he does this part-time, guys, kind of like I do this YouTube channel. So he's not going to be making these in mass quantities, and he's not going to be quick with the turnaround. But hopefully with enough, publicity like this video and others getting the word that this is good products, he can one day shift over to doing this full time, and man, these are going to be selling like hotcakes. And here we are with this mean looking chassis brace. Wow, that thing is huge. I like how it curves to go over the center diff. That'll totally strengthen it up. One cool thing I just noticed is that when I went to put on this upper hinge pin suspension mount here, that you actually don't need one because it's built in, completely one solid piece. So that's going to add to strength. Some really nice touches here. He uses 3mm bolts here, less likely to strip, heavy duty. He's also got an interlocking pin system here where you can really keep these locked in place, not only from the top, but through this side hole. All right, so I'm having a little trouble getting this rear piece to line up correctly. So I took off the wing mount and the wing, and I'm taking off this back piece here. This is kind of in the way. I might have to remove this, and hopefully that'll all be able to line up back with the wing mount. All right, so we figured out what the problem was. Adam miscalculated this a little bit, so it's going to need a modification, which is this part here. And that is the part number ARA 320500. And it's from a V5 Creighton. So if we put this in, this should line up correctly to have this fit, I hope. So this brace would fit there, and then the wing mount would fit the lower hole. All right, guys, so it took a little jimmying and I got the thing to fit. Like I said, once you put the wing mount in, you can fit that lower hole in there. I want to show you guys what it looks like. It looks amazing. I mean, I already love this buggy as it is, but look at this. How cool is that? What a tank this is going to be. And I'm sure some of you are wondering how you can get a chassis brace system like this for your rig if you've got a Truggified Typhon or even just a buggy. I'll definitely put a link in the description and maybe in the comments of this video. You can hit up Adam and see if he's got any left. But don't sleep on these. There's not too many out there. Now let's go test it out. What's up, guys? Over here at RC Madness. As you can see here, I've now been officially certified as a basher, and that's really just the ICRC 83 basher gear here. If you like this and you want something like that yourself, there's plenty of it in the merch store for my channel. You can also get a hat like that. Now the setup is going to make it a little heavier. That's sort of the downside. And that top was a little difficult to fit on, but it did fit. We'll see how this handles. It can't be that much weight more. I already had metal chassis braces on there, so these can't be that much more. Slap wheelie. Yeah, this thing is a tank. It just feels so nimble compared to these big old boat. Oh, and compared to those big old boat Creightons. So I really like this. Ooh. I forgot how nice, how quickly this thing flips. Nice. So this setup should keep the chassis nice and straight. There should be no bending of this chassis at all. Even with super hard hits, it should take it all. Nice little double. Jeez, I didn't expect it to come at me like that. Kind of made me flinch. Go for a double. Oh, shoot. A little over rotation and that did it in. Oh, the old rear end brake here. Common on Arrmas. So it broke the arm. Now, this is where Big Al's mod would come in handy, but these arms, these are Mojave arms, that's right. They don't have as big of a hole, but I bet I could cut out a hole so that that mod could work in here, because I guess that's going to be needed. Tried to get too cocky with my flips. But the main point of this was to test out this new setup in here, and that is definitely holding tight. So remember, guys, AW machining, and if you need to beef up your Typhon, or if you've got a Truggified or built up Typhon, then this is gonna work just fine. And they've also got these machined aluminum 7075 shock towers. So guys, I'll put a link in the description of AW Machining and specifically of these chassis brace kits here. If you want to grab one yourself, go for it. All right, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take it easy.